And we are in the interview lounge. I'm happy to be joined by Zachary K here before we get into game 2 between New World Order and your team, Cognitive Gaming, or New World Eclipse and Cognitive Gaming. You guys had a pretty definitive win there. And before we get into the game, I think people want to know who you are and where you guys hail from. Your team comes from all over.
Yeah, we have 3 guys who are actually French-Canadian. They're from Quebec. And then we have Valkyrin is from Tennessee, and iDream is from LA.
So what drew you to this team, and how did this team even come together?
This team came together in sort of late April, early May. I had managed Ziploc and Zamfira's last team, and they sort of wanted to get more serious. So they started up a French-Canadian all-star team, and then that idea sort of didn't work out. So we ended up picking up a couple Americans to play top and support. And we've just been going at it ever since.
And what is like the time zones, the communication like in the game? Obviously, everybody knows the languages, but what is that like, you know, being in separate parts of the world and trying to practice?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we don't get as many practice hours as we would like, just because like Ziploc works a full-time job, and so he doesn't get home till 5 Eastern time, and then we can't go too late because he has to get up to work. But you know, we make it work. Right
on. So, what were the intentions of the team? Was it to have fun in the beginning, and this kind of came about, or are you guys always ready to try and shoot for this?
No, this is definitely a serious. We definitely want to get to the top.
And for yourself, besides being a player as well, what made you want to become a manager?
I've been involved in esports in various ways for like a year and a half, and I just wanted to get more involved in with the teams themselves, so I picked it up.
All right, just a few more questions for you. Coming into this weekend, you haven't played NWE for a few weeks now. Was that troublesome for you guys? Were you expecting anything?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what to expect because they've been dark for a couple of weeks, but we have a pretty good record against them, so we were pretty confident coming into this.
All right, and final question for you. What has been the hardest thing this season being a manager for the team, or just even for the team?
Being a manager, the hardest thing is when the game starts and you have no control. I can get them prepared, but once that game starts, it's nerve-wracking.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much for the interview, Zachary K., manager of Cognitive Gaming. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck in the second game coming up.
Thanks a lot.
All right, everyone, we're going to throw it back to that. So we got more games, so back to Kobe and Freak.
Thank you very much, Rave. Let's get into the action. Game 2 of this best of 3 between Cognitive Gaming and New World Eclipse.